I just got some very good news that my painting, The Mask, is a finalist for the Art Renewal Center Salon. I'm super excited. I worked really hard on this painting, so I'm so happy that it's a finalist. When I was at my atelier last year, what I was really going for was to get the Art Renewal Center scholarship, which I got last year, which was super exciting. And so then I wanted the next thing, so I wanted to be a finalist in the ARC Salon. So I'm super happy that I get to be with this painting. The Art Renewal Center, you should check out their website if you haven't. They have a lot of great images from master painters in there and a lot of articles on their philosophies on realism. So it's a really cool site. And the Art Renewal Center Salon is probably one of, if not the most prestigious realist competitions in the United States. So I am super honored that I get to be in it this year. So I've already made a short video about this painting that tells more about it with a lot of detail shots of it. So I'm going to show that video at the end of this one. And this painting is still available to own if you would like to purchase it for yourself, so you get to live with it. The size of the painting is 15 by 13 inches. With the added frame, it's a little bit bigger than that. What I have for the frame is a nice shadow box frame. I think it works really well and complements the painting really well, especially since it's a memorabilia box inside a shadow box frame. And it leaves just enough room from the frame with the painting so you can see the nails that I use to secure the canvas to the stretcher bars. See if I can show it. It just like shows like a nice, yeah, you can see one in there. So I kind of like that. It's subtly in there that you can see it, but I like you can look closely and kind of see the handiwork of how it was made and how the painting was put together. I used so many layers to make this painting. A lot of different, some things are painted really thin, some are painted really thick, and you get a lot of texture. So if you look from the side of it, you can see like the bumpy texture of the paint, which I always like, having that variation between seeing paint on it so thinly that you can see the texture of the canvas to paint that's really thickly, that's kind of like making its own mountains on the canvas. So with all those different layers, there's just so much depth in this painting that I really like, that's not just created with how things are drawn or the value or the color selection, but a lot of depth just within it with looking at it, because there's so many different layers of paint. And oil paint has this really cool feature that it's transparent, so you can see through the layers, which always makes it a very special thing that you can't necessarily see it in a photograph or even a video. But that's a cool thing about, you know, having a painting and being able to look at it each day with different changing lights with it on the painting, because that, since the oil paint's transparent and it's like filtering through each layer, that the painting looks a little bit different, I think, every time that you look at it. I really like the feeling of this painting. It's really moody with that romanticized light with it. And you can take this painting quite literally with just being a Venetian mask with dried flowers in a memorabilia box. Also though, we all wear different masks, and as we grow up, as we try different versions of ourselves, and everybody changes as they get new life experiences. And I like thinking that we can save a bit of ourselves from a moment in time, an interesting time of ourselves that we can keep in a memorabilia box and display and look at whenever we need to. And so this painting is still available. If you'd like to own it, you can either go to the description box down below this video where I've got a link that takes you directly to the shop page where you can purchase this, or you can email me directly at jennifermariekeller@gmail.com. And okay, so now I'm going to show you the video that goes a little bit more in depth. The mask is part of my memorabilia box series, a Venetian mask laid on a bed of dried purple flowers in a wooden box. The painting is framed in a shadow box, leaving enough room around the painting to show the nails used to secure the stretched canvas.